What's What's up, YouTube? Irish USMC Vet here. What's going on today, guys and gals? Start this up a few minutes early. See what everybody's doing. Let people start getting in. See what's going on in the world. All right. Let's see. So, Chaz or Chop or chopchaz, Chaz Chop Chop Choop Chop has been disbanded this morning. So that is gone. The police have moved back in with the FBI. So the police chief, I believe, said that they had... Alrighty, guys and gals. Quit! You two quit fighting. What are you guys doing? Quit! Damn cats. Barn cats fight all the time. But anyways, so they're going to allow you to come back and retrieve your articles that were left. I.e., when you come back to retrieve your stuff, we're going to arrest you. And ungrateful peasant, good morning. So, what is up, Wayne? To the motherfucking G. Are you trying to get swole again, bro? Like putting all this heavy duty shit in your pack? You don't have enough. You don't have enough stuff to shove in a 3-day pack or a Alice pack, man. So I too have made my fair share of gear over the years. I've used old basketballs for weighted sand, like weighted balls. I actually bought a farmer's carry rack, and I couldn't find weights for it, so I used tires and rims that fit on the end of it and filled them with water, so I could do the farmer's carry. A lot of the stuff I put up on Instagram too, but if you're not on Instagram, you don't know that. Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, I've been slacking off here for the past couple weeks, just because of my my issues that I have, but started back extra doing my high intensity interval training and stuff as of Monday. As a matter of fact, I just walked from the other side over here because I knew it was time to start, so I was doing squats. But you know how you get when you're getting those, those little bitch moods. You know, you don't want to do anything because everything hurts. So that's where I was at with that. But I'm over it. Called myself a pussy a few times in the mirror and moved on. Let's see what else. I mean, we have a combine tire. It's like 550 pounds that we use to flip. Let's see what else. What other concoctions have I made? We filled up some duct tape beach balls once to make Atlas stones, which was not an exact science. So it was an experience. I did get some big ass rocks, so we started using those just to pick up and do like strongman stuff. The new garden or new farm plot is on a hill, so the four-wheeler is broken, so I do a lot of hill climbing. Oh yeah, I fucking love and hate kettlebell swings. Those are the bane of my existence. Yeah, you can make them. I originally got the concept. Yeah, I said you can make them. Does not mean they're going to be perfectly round or have a. But every 80-pound bag of concrete you put it into, it's an 80-pound bag of concrete. We did one where we dug it in the ground, put a beach ball in it, and then put sand around it, and then we duct taped the beach ball, and then. But these are. I don't even know how to explain it. The beach ball, we just cut a big ass hole in it, about the size of a pop can, a soda can, whatever the fuck you call it in your area, like a 12-ounce soda can. And so we did it that way, and then filled it full of concrete, and those turned out pretty decently round. But then fuck all that. I needed concrete for to make my raised flower beds and stuff like that. So I switched over to just getting big ass rocks on the that you can carry around. I got a couple. I got some 150 pound rocks. And then, but yeah, I love making stuff out of stuff that would normally be thought of used. Like last night, I bought an old junky air compressor. It's like one of those, not a pancake compressor, but a smaller compressor. And I turned it into, I'm turning it into a gas forge. It got too late last night because I had the chop saw out and all that stuff. So I made a new gas forge for outside, and a new foundry to make stuff too. But I got to finish that up today. We have power tower, but I need to lose 25 pounds to do dips and pull-ups. Yeah, I'll probably never ever be able to do pull-ups again. Dips I can do, but yeah, probably never ever get the pull-ups again. I'm a fat bitch now, so. I need to lose 100 pounds, but the thyroid problem is really, kicks me in the ass no matter how hard I work out, no matter how clean I eat, no matter what supplements I take. It does not allow me to shed the weight. I turn it into muscle, but I still gain weight. Good morning, Riddle Girl. Hello, 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 hello. PS is on his way. Well, he got a link about an hour ago, so it should be good to go. Unless his inbox is filled up. Man, I'm trying to think. There's all kinds of cool stuff that we've had. Pull-ups are highly dependent on body fat, no matter how strong you are. Yeah, I can bench 350 pounds, 350 plus, work out with it, but yeah, I won't be doing pull-ups anytime soon. What is that, Poison Sticker?
Your forearms aren't that swole to do pull-ups? What? Come on, you slacking, bro.
I can bench press a small Toyota, but yeah.
Can't pull up your own little body? What
Yeah.
does that say? What does that say about
It
it,
says
man?
my back and shoulders. It says I'm sandbag shaped.
All right.
Fat at the bottom and skinny at the top. I don't know. I mean, I may be able to get a few pull-ups back in, but I don't know. Not like I was 20
All right.
when I was doing 20 or 30. Yes, thyroid problems are a bitch.
Yes, they are.
Some days you feel like you get hit by a fucking Mack truck. You can't even. You're not supposed to eat broccoli and shit, but I mean, I do. So I've been to many endocrinologists, and yeah, they said they could take the thyroid out and give you more medicine. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'll just keep what little medicine I have and go on about it. The one doctor said, "Oh, we could do gastric bypass." I'm like, "What the fuck's it matter? I don't even eat now. Like I eat pre-portioned. I do meal prep. I forget the guy's name on here, but Fitman Cook. I follow him. I do his. I learn meal prep stuff from him and all the other fucking people. So yeah, like I went to the dietitian. I went to fucking whatever the fuck everything you could think of, and just doesn't work out. So, but it's all because of the thyroid thing. So there you go. But I can be big as fuck, swole as fuck. But I'm still a little pudgy. But damn it, I'll work it off. If nothing else, whenever I die, they can, suck it all out of me whenever I'm dead, and so I fit my dress blues. They just have to fix the shoulders and the arms because those will need a little extension. But whenever you die, they can take out all your fucking innards and be looking all man sexy in those dress blues. So what's going on today, there, Mr. Stinger? Did you see that the Chop and Chaz was rated this morning at 4:50 a.m.?
No, I did not. I know. I forgot the mic was muted. I said, no, I did not. Tell me more. I heard that they were closing it down. I mean, they've been closing it down for a week. How long does it take?
Preparation. Yeah. I don't have a knee problem. I got the back problem. I got a collapsed spine. I'm an inch shorter in the TBI, so I fully understand that. I don't know what I would do with a thyroid. yeah, it's a bitch, man. It's a son of a bitch.
Makes you tired.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I take everything that I possibly can. I take Jim Shred, which has like green tea extract. I consistently consume green tea. It has acetyl L-carnitine and cynoprine. It's got some other shit in it, but I take that as a energy boosting thing. Green tea with honey, which I take that for a multitude of reasons. Because one, it's good for antioxidants. It helps stop the breakdown of fucked up problems in your joints. But it also has good antiviral. When you put honey in it, it has good antiviral stuff in it too. But green tea is excellent on antioxidants. What else? So yeah, the knees is a bitch. I had one. I had a slight tear. In a, I don't think it was the ACL. It was another muscle that's right there. But yeah, that's fucked up.
Seattle Mayor rethinks Summer of Love.
Oh yeah, they started killing more people. They
Yeah,
talked to some of the residents outside there that were not actually in the zone, and they were really distraught because the guy was like, "Oh, we're a people of protest, and they've all been peaceful." But then the gangs moved in, and then fucking, people from other states moved in, and then it just turned into something that it wasn't meant to be. So, and the guy was like really distraught, like he was just standing there, like he was like, "I supported this at the beginning because it was a peaceful protest," but then, a 16-year-old died, an 18-year-old or something like that died. So
Well, apparently she got really pissed off about this whole thing when they marched to her house on Sunday.
Oh well, what really pissed her off, according to what I read or listened to this morning, because I was watching Wayne's stuff because he's building a sandbag to start rucking again. But anyways, I was watching that HDP and some other things, but then I like caught that news clip of a live thing. Apparently, the police chief's a woman, and she filmed the mayor or governor or whatever the fuck she is saying that it was her doing, not the police chief's doing, to let them in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the big reason why shit popped off, because at first she was blaming the police chief. I guess they've had a few fucking things out.
Everybody blames somebody else for their own shit.
Tea. I make a custom green tea, honey, caffeine, vitamin B12, and CLA stack that works awesome. When I load for CLA for a couple weeks, I get great results starting week 3. I take the CLA. Let me think. Make sure it's what it is. Is that the linoleic acid? I take that every day. I also take fish oil every day. The B12, caffeine. I'm definitely caffeine. Definitely take the caffeine. Green tea and the honey definitely is a must for me. The B12. I'm sure I take that in something. I take a vitamin daily. And again, I'm going to promote Jim's Tapani stuff because it's non-proprietary, and I love his shit. So, but I take Jim pretty much everything except for CLA. He doesn't make a CLA, but I think that's the coagulated linoleic acid, and I get that from bulk supplements. So, yeah, I feel a lot better. Believe it or not, man, I take the fish oil. Like if I miss the fish oil a few days in a row, it actually feels like my brain is foggier. So that's I don't know if it's a TBI thing or because I know fish oil actually helps heal the DNA and causes your DNA to heal itself, as where if you don't have DHA, EPA, and DHA or something like that, I'd have to go look at the bottle, but there's a lot of good stuff in there that helps heal your DNA, so it helps longevity anyways. Plus it helps with the brain function and just overall good for you. But there's Wayne's. That's why I couldn't think. I was like, ungrateful peasant, and then I was like, that's Wayne, right? So I went and watched some of his videos today, and I was like, oh shit, he's got long hair now. He's all bearded up. He's been hanging out with the crazy Scotsman too much.
Uh-oh.
Who I'd like to, he got a citizenship, right? A couple weeks ago.
Oh, right on. No, I didn't. Awesome.
Yeah. I forgot to congratulate him. I take fish oil too. Yeah, for sure, man. From all the reports I read, man, you got to take like 1,500 milligrams or micrograms of it, and Jim was the only one that offered it, so that's why I take his stuff too. All right, well, what's going on other than that?
Well, they're trying to take down the Lincoln statue in a Wisconsin campus for college. I just read that while you were talking about getting swole. The statue has been. Hold on. The president of this campus or whatever, who's arguing to take it down, he actually wants to take it down. Says that he was very anti-black president. Just because he was anti-slavery doesn't mean he was pro-black. He then said a lot of his presidential campaigns, or he said a lot in his presidential campaigns. His fourth presidential campaign speech He said that he believes there should be an inferior and a superior, and he believes white people should be the superior race. Wow. So they're going to topple down Lincoln's statue because he wasn't woke enough back in 1850 something.
Well, the superior race is the female. Yeah.
Is your wife nearby?
No. No, my queen is not around. But if you want to have a superior race, the female is the superior race because why? They're the only ones that can reproduce, motherfucker. There you go.
Yeah, and it's usually up to them, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is up to them. Oh, shit.
Yep.
It's definitely up to them. Oh, man. It's already went off the rails.
No, man, we spitting facts, bro. Facts. They might be chauvinistic, but, just because they're chauvinistic don't mean they're not true.
I don't even think they're chauvinistic because women have to be the supreme being because without them, we wouldn't be here.
Anytime you're talking about somebody else, man.
Tupac said it, man. Dear mama. Dear mama. Because without mama, you wouldn't be here, motherfuckers.
I was listening to some old Tupac yesterday, man. When he was part of Digital Underground.
Yeah. Oh, is that what the clip you sent me was?
Yeah.
Digital Underground sex packets on tape. I had found a tape the other day, and I came in here in the garage, and I was like, oh, I know that motherfucking thing's got a tape player on it. I know that thing's got a tape player on it. I walk in here, nope, it don't have a fucking tape player. I was like, motherfucking, it was some old school Guns N' Roses. Every fucking rose has a thorn. And I was like,
wow.
And I can top that one with one better, man. I can top that with one better. I found a box of 8 tracks in some of the storage boxes for my fucking for my dad that he brought over here. Because he's getting rid of everything since my mother passed away a couple years ago. So he's just bringing all the shit that he doesn't want, and we're either throwing it in the dumpster or I'm going through it and playing around with it and then selling it or throwing it in the dumpster. Either one.
Right on.
So. You heard that's awesome Jim Stepani stuff? Yeah, man. I don't get paid by him. But
should.
the dude is legit. Like I said the other day, he'll answer your questions. He has no proprietary blends, so you know exactly what you're putting into your body. No extra, no. He does videos on each one of his supplements to tell you how to take them, when to take them, and the best method to take them at. Just like his pre-workout, post-workout, he said he just did a video the other day on Twitter again, because people don't pay attention. But he said, put it in room temperature water, let it go into solution because I forget what it is, maybe the creatine or the beta alanine or something. There's one, I forget, it was a couple days ago. But the beta alanine or creatine will not go into solution as easy in cold water as it does room temperature water. So pre-set out your workout stuff, have it already in room temperature water, have it shake it up or whatever, and then add ice to it right before you get ready to go to the gym or to work out. And then, it'll already be in solution, it won't separate. As where if you put it in cold water, you can shake the shit out of it and you'll still have some grinds in it, for lack of better terminology, some sandy grit. But that's like that with all supplements, because creatine, if it has creatine in it, it doesn't break down in cold water as fast. That's a chemistry thing. If you put warm water in it, sugar, warm water, it tends to break up faster. If you put it in cold water, it takes a lot longer. The molecules aren't heated up. So it makes sense, right? Right? To the layman. Are you frozen? Are you just staring?
No, I'm very still. Damn, dude, I didn't realize how still I was, being like just staring off in the distance.
Am I frozen?
No.
Which could be a good possibility. Could be a good
Right.
possibility.
I've been thinking about doing more coin roll hunting, but at the same time, I still have a long way to go through these pennies. And I'm starting to think this is a dumb process, right? This whole going through the penny thing. I've been looking on eBay here and there and some of these pennies, they're like where the die is like more than 50% off the planchette, so it's just barely punched. They're not selling, man. Yeah, they're asking like $5-10 for them, but they're not selling. And I mean, eventually they will, right? Eventually somebody's going to buy it up, but they're not going to get bid up real high. Although my $100 bill, has that sold yet?
Not yet. It's got 14 minutes left, and it's at $112.50.
$112 for my $100 bill that the bank gave me. So I don't really understand this whole numismatic shit. I don't really want to play this game. I'll play it a little bit. I'll check the key dates on certain currency, and I'll definitely check all my paper money for the serial numbers. Because obviously I'm making money on that one.
Yeah, I too like to make the biggest bang for the buck. Like the stuff that I sell. I usually like to get, if say it's $25, but retails for 50 or 75, that's the kind of ratio I want. But however, now if you sell, and I'm telling you this because Macari is full of this, like people are fucking blowing shit up on there. I don't know what it is. It may just be people that really want the stuff, but they will pay an exuberant amount for it. Plus I like the fact that it also, I can include shipping and I don't have to fucking do a whole bunch of extras because I'm lazy in that way, I guess. I got so much other shit going on that I list the item from my phone. It tells me what I should pay for shipping. Unless it's really stupid, like if it's 4 ounces and they want me to pay $20 because it's, I fixed that. But other than that,
you can include shipping in eBay too, and they also have a situation like that. Plus, what Riddle Girl does is she looks to see, because we always check to see if that item is sold on eBay before we buy it, and if it did, we'll see how much they charge for shipping, and then we'll just charge that. Unless it's one of those ones where it's like $20 shipping for something that's like $2.
That's too much research for me.
Yeah. Yet you'll sit and look at coins all day long.
Not all day. No. Just when I fucking feel bad, man. I mean, I don't. Trust me. If you were here, you would fucking hate me in about 32 minutes. Because you'd be like, why the fuck did you go 4 point? Like, I had that watch on for a while. My wife bought me this watch. And you know how, like, what was it? It wasn't an Apple Watch. It was one of those other
Fitbit.
Yeah, that thing. She got me this fancy Fitbit, and she's like, "Oh, I did so many steps, blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even check mine." And I looked at mine, and I'm like, 4 fucking miles and like fucking in like an hour, just by me running up and down the fucking fields and stuff. I'm like, come on now. So
I could do that too if I had a paint shaker.
I think the highest I ever got was like 28 miles or something in one day. And that's not like that's not walking on flat land. That's walking up and down the hills, in the fields and shit. I mean, it wasn't a consistent walk, but I did over that. It was pretty phenomenal. And then I got freaked out that it was really tracking me, and I had an app on my phone that could track my geospatial location. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, not that the phone already does that, but I didn't want another device on me that did it too, Yeah. So I got a what the hell's the thing called? I broke out my Garmin or my Magellan. Yeah, I really like Jim, man. I'm sorry. He's the only one that doesn't bullshit you. Like I've taken a lot of stuff, man, over the years, especially when I was still in the Marine Corps. I took a lot of fucking supplements, and I just come to find out that 90% of the shit I wasted my money on. Like I was taking, what was it? I can't remember now, but I'd spend $200 or $300 of my paycheck on fucking supplements, man. And then come to find out I'm not getting what I really needed.
So what proved to you that he wasn't full of shit?
My blood tests.
All right.
iPhone.
My blood test proved it. Because I would go back.
4817.
I would go back and have my blood tested, and yeah, my blood serums were all great. Now, if he just come out with a thyroid medicine that would fix my thyroid, that'd be great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I need to get a second webcam so we can have a $100 bill watch.
Oh, you can't do that with your OBS software?
I could, but I can't figure out how to use OBS to work with StreamYard. That's the issue. I mean, I know how to go around it, but that's if I'm hosting. So if I'm not hosting a StreamYard, I have no idea.
It allowed you to bring it up before whenever you.
I guess I could do a screen share, and you could do that, but I don't know. No, it's too much. It's not worth it anyway. I'll let you know. It's only got a few days or a few minutes left.
Well, that's a good return because you charge the shipping too, right?
Yeah, $3.80.
So $12.50 over the $100 mark, and you don't have to pay shipping. That's great.
There's 3 different people bidding on this. So, and there's 9 minutes left. I'm not saying I don't know, but it might go up.
Somebody may come in there and snipe it. You never know.
Yep.
You never know. I know some people used to do that.
Oh, I had that happen to me when I was bidding on some gold the other day. And I got outbid right at the last second. It pissed me off.
Yeah, you have to. A lot of that is like if you set your highest bid to what you really want to pay, or the market value of it. Then if anybody goes over that, then they're stupid. Because,
exactly. Well, I went to the part, or I bid up to how much I pay for it here when my guy has it in stock, and it went for $10 more than that. Now, is that a big deal? I don't know. Maybe not. But every penny counts, right? So I was fine with losing it. I was kind of upset, because I was like, ooh, I'm the highest bidder within a minute left to go. Or I think it was like 30 seconds left to go. And then all of a sudden you're outbid. Well, okay, I guess I'm done with that one. That's fine. I'll wait. I'll call my guy every time he's open, and when he gets a 10th ounce, I'll just go over there and pick one up for $190.
Ooh, 190. Ooh. Ooh.
That ain't nothing, man. That's probably the best price you're gonna get on that.
Well, I don't buy gold.
Yeah. Well, he charges spot plus, I believe, $15. So whatever spot is plus $15. And if it's a proof coin, then he'll charge you $20 more than spot for gold.
Well, let me rephrase that. I do buy gold, but it's not in the coin family.
So what kind of gold do you buy? Teeth?
Stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember the stuff that you have to have a chemistry set for.
I have a chemistry set.
I know, but I ain't doing that, dude. I every time I cast my own bullets with molted lead out of my, Lee melting pot that's supposed to do that shit, I still get splashed on. And you know how hot lead is, man. That shit burns, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna do that when I'm casting bullets. What am I gonna do with freaking acid?
I got one better for you. We were casting lead ingots outside, and fucking the rain came, and the water hit the fucking pot and exploded everywhere, bro. I had fucking molten metal in my skin.
Sorry,
But I have a leather apron. So.
Oh, I don't. No, I do this shit in shorts, flip flops, and a no sleeve shirt. Because that shit's hot, bro. It's Phoenix.
I know, but you can still get a leather apron.
Nah, man. I do have welder's gloves that I never use.
Yeah,
because
I don't use gloves.
I'm so sweaty.
Unless I'm smelting like copper or brass, or something like that. I wear gloves when I do that, because that's just you lose limbs that way.
I haven't had any explosions. I've had a couple, because I quench my bullets, but I also quench with that. I'm also quenching the slag that's coming off the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to then take that out and put it back in the pot, but it's a little wet, and some of them mess up bullets too. Now that I have 80 pounds of lead, though, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just say forget it.
In order to combat that, I made some screens so that you could put the slag and stuff on. I could do a video on that. That's a pretty interesting concept. Yeah. Well, I originally done it to shake. You know how like they do a sluice box for gold?
Yeah.
Well, I would reclaim the dirt and stuff out of the creek to get the lead, and so I'd use that to sluice them, or just separate the 22 rounds from the 9mm and the larger casings. So it just helped me break it down pre-sorting. So I did those, and they worked out really well. And then I started using them for the slag to dry them off, because I quenched mine too to make the Brindle hardness, a little higher. But yeah, I did a pretty cool thing like that. But that's something I figured everybody knew.
Yeah, that's one of your problems. Now, reloading videos like that, maybe I get comments and stuff on my Dylan setup still to this day. I got a really nice comment just the other day on it. But casting videos, I don't know, man. I don't see that's more of a niche. Reloading's a niche thing anyway.
Yeah.
But then you get into casting, that's niche of a niche, right? Yeah. So I don't know how many views you'd get. Maybe you get a ton. Who knows? Depends on how you do it. And it is a crapshoot half the time. Like, I don't understand sometimes why videos get more views than others. Like that one that I have that I was telling you about that I did, on my, just talking to the camera, and then I just put some stuff in front of it. What was that at? Like 1.5 million views or more than that? I would have never guessed that shit. Never.
So, Ungrateful Peasant says he uses protein and amino acids. Yep, I use the branched chain amino acids. They're in the pre and post workout, and then the protein. Just go to Jim, man. I'm telling you, I'm not an expert on it, but Jim has breakdowns on everything. So you have to have a multi-blend protein, because whey protein doesn't work. It works, but not as well as a blended protein. And if I'll walk back here and grab one. I got and it has, and look, if you take protein powder, you know that some of the shit's nasty as fuck. And I've not really had anything that was really disgusting other than banana cream pie that Jim makes, but I don't like banana. So Jim's Pro Gym, which is the protein powder, has 7.5 grams of whey protein isolate, 7 grams of micellar casein, 7 grams of milk protein, and 2.5 grams of egg white protein. And each container has about 46 servings in it for the 4-pound tub. So, I mean, some of the stuff is like you're drinking a milkshake, man. And he, he started doing his own recipes, like adding fruit and stuff to them, or ice cream and stuff. And he tells you, hey, you need to eat this stuff. So another reason why I like him is because after your post workout, you can have gummy bears or some kind of glucose, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it refills the glycogen levels in your muscles that you just depleted. So, it's kind of like a treat, I guess you would say, or a cheat, but it's not. You're not really cheating because you need. Now you only get to eat 10 or 12 of them, but hey, every day if you could eat some gummy bears, it's always good in my book, Ray.
Okay. I'm more of a Reese's Pieces kind of fan.
Well, he came out with a new Reese's Pieces protein powder, so
there you go. Yeah, I haven't found one yet I like. It's kind of even like the Reese's peanut butter cup cereal. I've never been that big a fan of. So while he's dealing with that, how y'all doing?
well, I just had to tell her to drop some packages off for me
Okay.
at the shipping station.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get some packages today. I was supposed to get them on Saturday, but they just keep saying that it's still in transit, even though it was funny. It said it was out for delivery on Monday.
Mhm.
And then after, it said it would still be here by 8 o'clock. I was like, I'm calling bullshit the later it got, right? And sure enough, it ain't coming. And then the next day, Tuesday, it's saying that it's still going to be here on Monday, yesterday.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay. And then finally at the end of the day, it just said that it's on its way, and it doesn't know exactly when it's going to be here. Well, I'm so grateful I got the tracking. Pop for that. Thanks. U.S. Postal Service. Gotta love them.
There's nothing more that pisses me off when I pay for 2-day priority or 2-day express or whatever, whether it be either or. Like I get so pissed off. Whey protein doesn't work as advertised. I mainly take it for when I'm not home post workout, so I can have something. Peanut butter.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And yep. See, and a lot of this stuff too, man. Wayne, if you check him out, I'm telling you, man, he tells you if you can't afford his stuff or whatever the case may be, he tells you the alternative way to get the stuff. So like some of his meal plans, and I'm pretty sure you can find it on bodybuilding.com. You can get the free one. It's like Superman or let me see if I can drag it out here. Bodybuilding.com. But you can get a free one, but it also includes a meal plan. And if you pay for his, let me find the gym version, bodybuilding.com. 6 weeks to shred, I think is the one that let me see if it'll bring it up here. Yeah, bodybuilding.com. Anyways, it gives you a meal plan, but if you pay for the app, because you can do a 7-day free trial of it, if you pay for it, then you can go in there and get all of the stuff, all the meal plans, all the alternatives, and you might be able to get it. I mean, I pay for the app, but if you go there, like I said, it has all the alternatives. Like if you don't like fish, you can have this. I mean, it's very informative if you're really interested in the science behind it, as well as feeding your body. Yeah. Okay. Here's I don't know if this is the free one, but you can go to jimstapani.com and it's the shit, man. It's everything you ever wanted to know, and probably more than you wanted to know. You can follow him on Twitter if you do that. And he puts out a lot of information on there because he answers questions. It's all backed by science. He stays up to date with all the new research that's going on. Peanut butter and a Greek yogurt. Yeah, I do plain Greek yogurt and tablespoon of honey. Yep. You do too. Peanut butter, and then at nighttime Because I'm over 40, I take either a handful of mixed nuts or I take a spoonful of peanut butter and the protein shake.
Right on.
So either or, but the peanuts actually help with your protein, or not your protein, with your testosterone levels.
Okay.
Yeah, the peanut butter does. Yeah. I don't know.
Speaking of peanuts, have you ever had boiled peanuts?
Yes, when I was a fat piece of shit. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, they were big in Florida when I was growing up as a kid.
never had any. I hear they're great. Gotta
Well,
try some.
They're boiled in oil, man. I mean, what's
Oh, are
what?
they? I thought they were boiled. Never mind. I guess I didn't know that.
Yeah. You can buy them on the store shelf. Big box store has them. Walmart, I'm sure. But they're all over Florida, everywhere. Georgia and Florida. When I was growing up, you know, I've experienced a lot of different foods growing up in Florida. The Cuban sandwich. There was this little shop, and the guy was from Havana. He came over to the United States and opened up a sub sandwich shop. But he called it the Cuban, and it was fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Like I don't even remember what's on it. I'm sure somebody will know. But this dude, man, like he made a sandwich that your lips would smack your fucking teeth out of your mouth, you know. But yeah, we had boiled peanuts. I ate a lot of chocolate covered ants, chocolate covered grasshoppers. It was just it's such a mixed culture there.
I don't do the insects, bro.
Oh, bro,
I'll pass on that. I don't care how much protein it has.
It's funny. I tell the kids this all the time, and but it's truly funny. Whenever I lived in Florida, in grade school, there was Cubans, Haitians, black kids, and me. And that was it, bro. I was the only Caucasian white cracker motherfucker in the entire school. So, yeah, it was a great time. My best friend was a dark-skinned feller, and we all had fun. Shit, we played baseball together, football. I mean, did everything together. I grew up in a trailer park.
Right.
All right, and my first ever interaction with guns, besides with my grandfather, was the cops shooting a guy that was messed up on angel dust. And they shot him a lot, bro. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. But that shit went on all the time in the hood down there. So
right.
That's something I started last fall, eating for testosterone, because I'm in my mid-30s and it's supposed to. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I've been tested for it. I'm not gonna take the replacement stuff because there's so many problems with it. Now, if I could get my doctor, like I know out on the West Coast, and I forget where you're at, Wayne. Forgive me. Let me see. Let me think. Yeah. Shit, I don't remember where you're from. But out on the West Coast, you can go to like those fancy health clinics out there, and they'll give you human growth hormone. They'll also give you like the actual testosterone that you would take for like Dynabol or something. Dynabol's an old term, but that's the old.
I never heard of eating for testosterone. Now, you guys are going to have to educate me a little bit on this, because I had to take testosterone replacement shots because I had the testosterone of like a 13-year-old boy. I don't know what happened when I hit puberty, but I hit it not very hard. And I'd been told that had a lot of reasoning why I became overweight, because low testosterone leads to higher estrogen. Higher estrogen leads to more weight gain, and it's just like an uphill battle. Because I was like, I've been trying to lose weight. I've been on the diets. I've gone to, done the exercise programs. But at the same time, it's like fighting, uphill battle. I can't seem to get gains the way other people do, and it gets frustrating. And when it gets frustrating like that, and you're like, well, fuck it, I can't win no matter what I do, then you quit. And that's what I did many a time. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got my testosterone up. I was doing the shots. I could still be doing them, but that that shit sucks. And really, I didn't notice anything different when I'd go to the gym and work out. So I don't know. But I did get more facial hair, so that's good.
There's a book on it, I know, but I I know mint, some mint, spearmint, and I think peppermint are bad for it. Soy and miso based stuff is bad for you. Anytime you eat soy or tofu, any kind of soy based crap is bad for you.
Yeah, I don't know of money that I eat. Maybe I do that I don't know of, but I don't know of one that I enjoy. Unless it's soy sauce, because dude, I'll have me some soy sauce, bro.
Well, yeah, if you have it regularly, it's supposed to affect you. I'm not pretty sure I got a book on it somewhere. Licorice root, which is something you really don't see a lot. It's to sweeten candies and beverages. That's another thing that can influence your hormone level. Vegetable oil is a big one.
What?
Canola, soybean oil, corn, cottonseed oil, and are loaded with unsaturated
Well, I
fatty
don't
acids.
use soy oil, but I do use vegetable oil once in a while.
So
Although we use olive oil most of the time. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we switched a long time ago to olive oil.
Olive oil is just better for
flaxseed, yeah. Flaxseed can it's good for healthy heart, fats, fiber, and vitamins. But it's also a thing it can decrease. Anything that comes in a box, bro.
Yeah.
Box foods is they're super unhealthy.
Yeah.
Frozen foods like prepackaged snacks, shit like that. Alcohol, which you can have a glass of wine with dinner every once in a while. That's good for you, but excessive use of it, lowers your testosterone.
High fructose corn syrup, yeah, that's real bad for sure.
Now, nuts? Some nuts do decrease it, but there's so many other benefits to it that and I'm not sure which nuts they are, so you'd have to do your research.
These
on that.
nuts, bitch.
I knew I was waiting for it.
I couldn't help it, man. I was
waiting for it.
I was putting it on hold for a lot of the nut conversation.
Yeah. Well, we raise chickens, so we have eggs, and it's phenomenal. Like if the different programs that Jim has. I'm not trying to turn this into a gym program, but like there's some points to where you eat 6 eggs for breakfast in the morning. So I'm not really an egg person. Like I like eggs, but when me and my son was working out together, me and my son were working out together. We were on the gain mass, and holy fuck, the amount of eggs you have to eat is disgusting. So, nuts, red meat, yep. Yeah, edamame. I don't even.
Edamame, yeah. Dude.
I've never even. I've seen it maybe once in my life, but I am a fucking huge proponent of sushi. The Sam's Club carries sushi box stuff. So you don't have to go to the restaurant and spend $16 a roll or $20, depending on which one you get. So it has all my nutrients in it that I don't use the soy sauce, but it meets my macronutrients. It fills me up, and like it's a clean energy, as to where like if you eat, like I like Qdoba as well, but if you eat the damn burrito, you have you're just wasting your time because it makes you feel like crap, even if you get the wheat burrito. And in some aspects of it. So
well, that would be the carbs, wouldn't it? I mean, I've
Yeah.
noticed that when I eat an excessive amount of carbs, that I feel really run down and just tired and don't want to do shit. That's something I just recently noticed too, because we were eating on we were doing the keto diet, which is very low carb, and I was feeling pretty good. But then all of a sudden, I have a cheat day and I carved it out, bro. Just like everything was a carb. I had carb main with 2 carb sides. You know what I mean? Fucking, I lit it up.
Grilled cheese with macaroni and cheese.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, that's when you get the baked potato and the fries. You know what I mean? So
Took me a while. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'll just finish it up by saying, yeah, after I ate that, I was like, wow, man, all I want to do is take a nap and I don't feel good. Versus when we were eating keto, I do not like eating keto. I'm a carb fan, but I do admit that I feel a lot better when I don't eat carbs. Just sad.
Took me a while to get on the egg thing. 3 jumbo eggs and oatmeal. Yeah, that's another thing. The fucking oatmeal. Jesus, man. Oh, God. I love oatmeal.
Really?
And I usually throw some dried cranberries or something in it with some honey, a tablespoon of honey. But, man, like, you just have to eat so much on the mass gainer one. And my son, like, he gained so much fucking weight. He was, like, just fucking huge. He wasn't, like, cut up, but he was, like, fucking huge. Like, you just look at him like, holy fuck, don't fuck with this kid. And he was like a really small kid. He was about 150 pounds beforehand, and he got up to 190 quick. Man, we did that for 8 weeks, man. And just the amount of, he's like, fuck this. He goes, I can't even run. So he started doing the more cut versions of it. But whole grain toast with peanut butter. Yeah, that sounds like my meal. I do the intermittent fasting as well. I do, like, I'll have black coffee. Occasionally, like I've been fucking around here recently and not sticking to it per se. I don't eat until about 5 p.m. in the afternoon. But I've been taking branched chain amino acids in those drinks that I show on here occasionally, the rain drinks or the spike energy drinks. So that is considered breaking fast, and I need to get my ass out of that habit because the branched chain amino acids tell your body that you're fed. So I'm really not fasting as long as, the 18 or 14 hours, 16 hours that I think I am. All because I was lazy and drinking those fucking carbonated beverages, but they're so awesome.
Yeah, I do like a carbonated beverage. That is something I'm going to miss quite a bit. I mean, eventually I might be able to handle them again, but.
Well, the carbonated water, there's a couple brands like the AHA and or AHA. I like that one, but I need to get back to going away from that too, because one of the main things is getting fresh, clean water. So I have a good ass water filter that filters out everything, including ibuprofen. And that's another big thing too. If you're trying to gain testosterone, your water, you have to have clean water because everything that gets flushed down the drain and gets recycled back into your water still has those chemicals in it. So if there's estrogen in the water, there's testosterone in the water, painkillers, all that stuff. If your water filter doesn't filter it out, you're drinking that, and so you're taking on all those excess chemicals that were not cleaned out.
Now that we're talking about water a little bit, let me get your opinion on water that you get from one of these little blue huts. I mean, in the city, you see them, right? They're like little.
Well, I don't see them. We don't have those here, but.
Of course you don't. Why would you? Anyway, They're not. I believe they're filtered water. Maybe somebody else who's more educated on that knows what they are could tell me about it. But
yeah, I don't know. You'd have to look at the filtration. Like, they'll say what they filter out. If they filter out chlorine, lead, and heavy metals, they're probably not doing it. But the MWF filter, I think it's from GE. If you look, it filters out a lot of that shit. Pharmaceuticals, estrogen, testosterone, any kind of thing that you would find in the water that was left over byproduct of not proper filtration.
Right.
So you'd have to see the water report, and you could probably go to their website and find that. Cranberries and honey, applesauce, or yeah, something has to go in it. I put honey in it because one of my daughters, my oldest daughter, her boyfriend, his brother are also farmers, and they have honeybees, so we get fresh honey all the time. So I use a lot of honey. Well, I don't use a lot of honey, but I put it in stuff to flavor it versus the alternative. Cheated this morning and ate early. Just had a bowl of. I like not eat, man. My wife hates it. She's like, "Oh, I made breakfast this morning." I'm like, "Sorry." Saturday's my cheat day, so like I'll get up Saturday morning. We'll do our thing. Most of the time, I will get donuts because that is my weakness. Blueberry filled donuts are the shit, and so I like them a lot. So 2 or 3 times a month, we'll go get donuts on a Saturday for breakfast. And then the other one, alternatively, I'll have biscuits and gravy. So, but yeah, chicken breast. Even on the go, people like say it's hard, but like you can get the packs of tuna, you can get the packs of chicken, get the packs of salmon. So that's what I utilize because you can take that shit on a hike. You can take, you know what I'm saying? You can take it anywhere, and it's
Where's
not.
this?
Where's this? What? You went silent.
Sorry, man. I know I was talking to the wife. I thought I muted myself.
Sorry.
I have to deal with something.
Okay. Just been saving after. So yeah. Well, that's another thing Jim will tell you, man. Some people say yes, some people say no, but if you work out, you have to eat. You have to, because I forget. I'm probably quoting this wrong, but go check it out for yourself. But I think half an hour or an hour after you eat, it's detrimental for muscle growth to eat. So, like, I should have ate this morning because I've already worked out one time. I was doing squats, but I didn't do a whole full workout like I will this evening. So, good morning, Tactical Tone, Trident Tone, whatever Tone is today, Tone. Yard work today, yep. I'm working on my new forge. After I get off here, and my not my crucible. I got graphite crucibles. My foundry took a shit and collapsed in on itself from the rain because I didn't put the lid on it. So I'm building a new one of those as well today, and then I'm going to mow and weed eat and all that good stuff. Get ready for the National Blow Shit Up Day that's coming up, so that we can have no tall grasses to catch fire, even though it has rained here quite a bit. Yep, definitely. Yeah, I mean, there's days, man, that, you know with the traumatic brain injury, you know how it is. Like, there's days you can't even get out of bed. I have severe vertigo sometimes, man. It feels like I'm drunk. So, I don't know if that's for everybody, but got to mow these 20 acres. Right? Right, got to get that shit mowed. So you guys going to have a big blowout down there too? Yeah, I even read it wrong, and I knew what you're saying there. You got to mow them 20 acres. I think we're going to go to Tactical Tony's for deer hunting season, because them motherfuckers walk right in the backyard.
Yeah, apparently, right? Well, shit, when we were living out in Ashford, we had antelope like on our driveway, like at least 5 feet away from our car. As we're driving by, and they just looking at us like, "What? I'm just eating here, man. I want to come and get you one of these days. You just better wait."
Yeah, the migraines suck too. It didn't used to bother me as bad as it does now. But like the fucking tinnitus, the ringing, man, fuck. Like my kids try to talk to me, and all I hear is me, and I'm like, it's more apparent now. So I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and I'm getting deefer. But yeah, the migraines suck. They give me some kind of pill for that occasionally. I'm supposed to take it every day, but I don't like taking medications every day. But it's no, I don't take that every day. I forget what the hell this stuff's called, but it makes you like fucking tingle from the nipples, from the tops of your shoulder. Like literally, like if you take it, you're from like your nipples and your shoulders up, your fucking whole body tingles. But what it does is it actually opens up the blood vessels in your brain to help it from from the migraines. Is that what that is, Irish? I can't get up in the morning. What are we talking about? You can't get it up in the morning? Yeah, you need to take need to take a spoonful of peanut butter at nighttime.
Man, I don't have that problem.
And yeah, you'll wake up with the proverbial young buck syndrome. It may take a couple days, but the migraines out just as bad. Gotta lay in the bed. Oh yeah, I got a pillow, bro. Yeah, I have to cover my head with a pillow, and it's so bad. The kids already know, like they come in and like build an Adobe house today. Awesome. Do a video on that, Gabriel. I'd love to see that. That's cool as shit. I played around I played around with Cobb, but not Adobe. That would be dope to watch.
Here in Arizona, Adobe is a big time thing. My mom even wanted to get into it when I was a kid, but never did, obviously.
Yeah, because I wanted to. My original plans for the pizza oven was like a Cobb type oven, but then I just found a different thing on Mother Earth News and made it out of fire brick for longevity reasons. Full house this weekend, says Tony, so he's going to have a whole bunch of guests at the thing. Some days the tinnitus is worse than others. Yeah. Well, what really freaks me out about it is they say that people that have seizures start hearing that buzzing noise and right before they have a seizure, and I'm like, shit, I'm constantly living that, so but thank God I don't have seizures. I know some guys that do have them from the traumatic brain injury, but y'all take care. Catch the replay. Humidity kicks my ass. Yep. Drink lots of water, Tony. No more of that silver bullet shit while you're working, bro. I'm half stronger, half body falling apart. Yep. Look into it, Tony. You'll figure it out, man. You gotta stay strong, bro. You're gonna have grandkids one of these days. You gotta be able to keep up with them. You can't be out there in your walker on the 20 acres. I had a bad one yesterday. Yeah, I know, man. That shit sucks. I feel for you, bro. I really do. I'm 100% there with you. A lot of times I try to push through stuff that, and my wife's like, you just need to go lay down. It's just going to get worse. But, I mean, fuck, the longer I lay down, the worse, things get around the property or whatever. So, Anonymous American, good morning. I'm here, but I'll be in and out of the chat. Kid's about to be put down for a nap. That explains why my buddy that had seizures always knew right before. Yeah. Yeah, it's, my wife has them. I don't share that a lot, but it's not from a traumatic brain injury. But she says that, and I'm like, shit, don't say it. Because every time she says it, like, freaks me out, because I'm like, fuck. My ears ring all the time. Of course, I know why, but, my buddy had to have a hearing aid in 24/7 to get rid of his tinnitus. It counteracts the ringing. My hearing aid doesn't work like that. it doesn't counteract it. I don't know if that's some new technology they have. Mine does connect to my phone though. As soon as you put it up to your ear, it automatically takes your phone and connects it to your hearing aid. Oh, it puts out a countering tone. Huh. I'll be damned. Is that something through the VA? Is that, I mean, I'm not wearing it. I very rarely wear a hearing aid. Fuck. I do wear my electronic ears a whole lot though, because of the hearing loss. But I got a buddy that had a hearing aids with Bluetooth, so he could listen to tunes. That's cool. I don't know if mine's Bluetooth or it's just NFC connected to my phone. I don't know. It's from the VA. The VA has a technology, but good luck getting it. I got my hearing aid 10 years ago, I think, from them, and I haven't had it replaced. But like I said, I don't use it like I'm supposed to. So yeah, full Adobe. I make my own bricks. It's a long process, but nothing like building a mud wall. Yeah, I'm super interested. Only thing I've seen on that is like on Mother Earth News, they show you how to make them out of clay, and then of course cob. The Permies.com is another place that does some stuff like that, but I'm not even sure. I would probably have to have the stuff trucked in to make Adobe because I probably don't have the resources here to make it on hand. So he fought for 3 years. Yeah, that's so stupid, man. There you go. There's proof that fucking free healthcare doesn't work. Government controlled healthcare. 3 fucking years for this guy to get relief. It's stupid as fuck, man. I wouldn't wear it if they gave it to me. I do sometimes. Like if I'm gonna go to a restaurant, which I very rarely do. But like if I'm gonna go to a restaurant, sit down meal with my my daughter's boyfriend's family or something, so that I'm not like, because I can't hear where the shit. And if there's background noise, it's even worse. So, and I can't wear my electronic ears, my electronic hearing protection, into a restaurant. People might get freaked out by that. So, I just picked up 322 bricks for free. Just had to pick them up from the lady. Yeah, we actually we just got a whole truckload for free. One of my older son's friends, his parents was building it. They were building a house, and I said something like, yeah, I'd like to have some bricks to do my a brick oven for my outdoor kitchen, and so didn't think anything about it. A couple weeks later, I helped him change his brakes on his car, and fix some problems on the car that he drives, and then it was 2-3 weeks later, which was the other day, and he called me up. He's like, hey, I'm coming to your house. Are you home? I was like, yeah, why? He's like, oh, I got a present for you. So he brought me over 500 bricks that they had left over that they were getting rid of, and just gave them to me for free. All because I helped him work on his car, So he remembered me for that. It was more of a learning process for him, so I wasn't going to charge him to do it because he helped. But got to get my ass to the VA for a refill. But I'm always afraid of getting my benefits fucked with. Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you. I go for my my routine appointment checkups, and that's it. Hello, you ungrateful peasants. Good afternoon, HDP. Out rucking this morning already. Yeah, HDP is talking about this morning. You don't know what rucking is or humping with the pack until you did 20-mile forest march with the shit. So true, so true. I've been scouring Macari. I've picked up a couple good internal frame packs from on there. So yeah, that's a good place to find them. I have the old Alice pack as well with the frame. You can replace the rivets in it with a rivet gun that's used for automotive. So I don't know if you're aware of that, HDP, but you can just push out the old ones and take a small a drill bit size, one larger size drill bit than the hole in the rivet, and you can drill that rivet out, pull out the plug or the core for the rivet, and then put your new rivet in. Works like a champ. He had said something, HTP had said something about putting, or somebody posted in a live chat about using moleskin, but that new tape that came out, and I don't have it sitting here anymore. My daughter took it because she
Flex tape.
No. Shit. I told you about it a while back.
Doesn't mean it retained it.
It's the abrasive tape that's, scientifically designed to stick to the skin to keep from hot spots on you.
Oh, yeah. I do remember the conversation, but I have no idea the tape.
Well, I had it sitting here. My daughter came and took it because she's in gymnastics and she always uses it for her hot spots and stuff. I've never done a forest march with one, but I have done 20 plus miles in the mountains, and that will beat your ass. Yeah. Yes, sir, it will. Yes, sir, it will. I didn't know you were lurking in the chat, Irish. I can't watch a lot of YouTube, so I just listen to it. For Father's Day, my wife and kid bought me a set of Samsung earbuds or whatever.
He likes to listen to your chat and then hit you up in text messages instead of in the chat.
Yeah. Well, why do I got,
While you're doing the chat, like I got to turn my notifications off or some shit.
Deplorable, ungrateful, constitutional peasants back. Roger that. Blister pads, the old school round ones, used to tape. Yeah.
Yeah, I had some problems with my new shoes because of that. I didn't even think about that. I put Band-Aids on my little pinky toes, in order to keep it from rubbing. And then now I'm thinking, damn it, I could have remembered that. For some reason, I forgot it.
I did a video on it a while back, so I know it's out there. And it was in one of the morning chats, but I forget the name of the tape. It's Luco tape.
Mm-hmm.
Luco, yeah. So whenever I was hanging out with Creek, he suggested it to me because somebody had suggested it to him, and so if you don't know Creek Stewart, he's Indiana boy too, so you could check him out. He's on the Weather Channel. He does the SOS thing, but worst come to work. Yeah, I've used a lot of duct tape HDP. Yeah, that's the go-to standard, man. But this Luco tape is phenomenal. It's abrasion resistant, but the best part about it is because I've been almost fully wrapped in duct tape before, on my feet anyways. Funny story. I took out my insoles and put them in my moon boots, and I didn't think about putting them back in like an idiot, and I showed up to the fucking march without fucking inserts. So yeah, brainchild there, fucking. But I sucked it up and went on through. And my feet were fucked all the fuck. Whenever we stopped to change socks, I had to duct tape my fucking socks completely up. It was just tearing my feet up. That was my dumbass story.
Oh, don't put yourself in that kind of situation there, Irish.
Yeah, you know how it is. You got to be there at 04:30 in the fucking morning,
No, I don't know how it is.
04:30, you got to be there and you be ready to march.
Military time.
Yeah.
I mean, I finally figured it out, or a trick for myself anyway. I don't know if anybody else uses this trick. No, I subtract 2. So if it's 1,800, right? Well, you get rid of the 1 automatically. And then 2 minus 8 is 6. So 1,800 is 6 o'clock. It gets a little trickier when it gets into the 20s, you know, so like 2,100 hours, because then you gotta like carry the one. But yeah,
What's triple nuts?
triple nuts. What?
I'll let you figure that one out. Figure out what military time is for triple nuts.
I have no idea. I'd have to do a Google search. So
24-hour clock.
tell me your trick. You have to add what in order to know what time it is?
You add 12 to the time.
You add 12 to it.
Yeah.
So if it was 2,000, you would add 12. It would be 3,200 hours.
No,
So
no.
three-
There's
three
only it's a 24-hour clock.
Mhm.
If it's 8 p.m. Regular people time, you add 12 hours to that, and it makes it 2,000.
I get how to then convert it into that. That's the adding, right? But what about if somebody's like, hey, Maggot, you're going to be here at 1,800 hours.
That's
And I'm
6
trying to, yeah, I know it's 6 o'clock. I just said it was 6 o'clock because I took out 2 out of the 8, right? And got rid of the 1. So, I mean, I guess you could minus 12, but I don't do minus 12 in my head that quickly.
That's a lot of math, bro. It's a lot
I
of math.
know.
So realistically, what it is you can't say, hey, you said to be here at 6. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
0600 is 6 a.m. and 1800 is 6 p.m. So that's what it's about. The European time, that's all they use.
So if it's 6, yeah, but I mean, it works. You're saying subtract 12.
No, you add 12 after.
Add 12. Okay, you say add 12, right? I say subtract 2 and get rid of the 1. And this works for everything other than 20, 21, 22, and 24. Well, 24 is easy. 20 is not so hard, right? 20 is it 8 o'clock? Yeah, it's 8. No. Anyway, it works for most of them is just subtracting 2, get rid of the 1, right? Well, you can do the same thing with the adding. You don't have to add 12. You can only add 2. So 3 o'clock, right? You just add 2 to 3. That's 5. Add that 1, so it's 1,500 hours, right?
That's way too complicated, man. Come
What?
on now.
That's easy as all hell, bro. To me, I don't know. Maybe it's a lot easier than subtracting and adding the full 12.
Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Grenade! Ah, you gotta hit the fucking deck. Now, tell me what time it is.
Time to kiss your ass.
I'm up. I'm shooting. I'm down. He sees me.
Mm.
Oh man, we need to run you through a boot camp, man. We need to run you through a boot camp. Moleskin was my friend in the Corps. Now my feet are 100% calloused on the bottom. I walk barefoot. Even with my toe all stitched up, I just bandage it up and keep it clean. My feet are strong. Yeah, I don't walk around barefoot here. Too many animals. I'd end up with ringworm, hookworm, some kind of worm that I wouldn't want. Math is harsh. Or hard. Shit. Math is for nerds, right? Only math I need to know is the calculation of bullet drop and all that good stuff.
Hey, I'm all about military time, right? I see the reasons behind it. It makes sense why we should be using it, but we don't. So if we would all do that from grade school, nobody would have an issue with it. But since we don't, we have an issue with it. And I'm the first one to say, 6 o'clock is confusing. Are you talking about the morning 6 o'clock? Or are you talking about the evening 6 o'clock? So then you have to go into whole detail with PM and AM. It would make it a lot easier if instead of 6 o'clock you just said 1,800 hours.
So after 12, what comes after 12 on the regular clock or the regular numbers?
It would be 1.
No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What comes after 12?
13, obviously.
Right. So that's how you remember it. 13's 1, 14's 2, so on and so forth. That's how it is.
No. See, that's way harder. Because when somebody's yelling at you like 1,800 hours, you got to do that shit quick. And for me, 2 minus 8 is really quick. I don't know about why it takes so long to you.
You don't have to You don't have to do 2 minus 8.
No, I just have to be like, okay, 1,300 is 1,
yeah,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm good to go.
Hit the sand pit.
Exactly.
Up, down. Why are you looking at me, Maggie? Give me some fucking push-ups. Up, down.
Nope. Stinger's making this way too hard.
Give me your fucking third general order.
I don't know, man. I need this explained to me.
Push.
Somebody make a video, because Irish, you ain't gonna be able to explain it to me. I don't think. I need the HDP to do a whole afternoon chat just on military time and how to tell it quickly for the layman.
1800 chow call. You'll learn real quick.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like going to Mexico and speaking the language, learning it that way, kind of thing.
Si hablamos español, señor.
There you go.
There you go. So HDP needs to do a POI for the Stinger.
Believe me, it's probably not the only one I need.
All barefoot travel, smoke all day, stuck clean with heat. Night though, I swear I feel better going barefoot. Never had ringworm.
I mean, you do you, bro. I mean, wow, that's impressive. That's like mountain goat kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll walk barefooted, but like I don't have a problem with it. It's just the fact that the fucking all the animals seem to like the sidewalk and they fucking shit on it, and I have to wash it all. It's a pain in the ass.
Right.
2200 is taps. Oh God, don't get him started, because then we're gonna have to explain what all this shit is.
Well, I know what taps is. I think.
0800 is colors. 0530 is reveille.
See, the morning is easy, right? The 0800, the morning's fine, except for how do you say 5 after 8 o'clock in the morning? So like 8:05, because it's 800.
0830, 0805, 0810.
Okay, because I've heard the 0830, but I've never heard of the 0805. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. I will pass on the message.
Pass on the message, yeah.
From this post to the next post in line with the chaining man, right? He's quoting his general orders there. 0805, see, yep, 1200 balls.
Well, now you're using zeros and O's, man. What is it? Are you allowed to use zeros and O's, or should you just be doing zeros, or should you just be doing O's?
It's all learning, man. It's all learning.
All this shit in the Marine, you guys are hard, and you're like, do this right now, do that right now. But when it comes to grammar and using zeros and O's, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, we have our own slang, man. It's our own slang, our own our own jargon, if you will. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And that's another way to tell if somebody's bullshitting about whether or not they were in. You'll find out real quick.
Just start spewing out military time.
Yeah.
Watch the gears roll in their head. Like, wait a minute, hold on, carry the one.
Yeah.
No, I'm a lot better than I used to be, but every once in a while, I'll still have to be like, wait a minute. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Ask him if he still writes everything in all capital letters.
Do you still write everything in all capital letters? Rudy Girl wants to know.
Me?
Yes.
I don't know. Did I write it on your package of mail that I sent you?
Dude, I don't look. Like
you
I'm checking your hand.
From.
Like I'm checking your handwriting on your packages. He doesn't. He didn't say. He's like, check the mail that I sent you. Well, fuck you, dude. I threw that away.
Yeah, I think I do.
Military, like, writes in all capital letters.
I think I do. Yep, I'm looking at my sticky notes. The one in front of me says "fuck tyranny" and it's all capital letters.
Yeah, it's because you're always yelling.
Bitly.
I think it's this boot camp training right there.
Bit.ly, I have a lowercase I in it, but other than that, everything else looks to be in front of me. Wrote in capital letters. Good times.
Hell yeah. So conduct a proper pass down from this watch to the next. Yeah, that's definitely not
Got it?
Yeah, not something I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's your general orders.
Okay.
And you have to know them upon request for standing post.
On another note, look, I made pickles.
Is that the ones you just started?
These are the ones that we grew ourselves.
Does it have a pickle nipple?
No, we didn't ferment them. We water bath can pickled them.
Oh, okay.
I have tried fermenting pickles with lactobacteria, but I have not found a good way yet. And pretty soon I don't even know if I'll be able to eat pickles anymore because, going through what I'm going through. So I don't know. I'm just proud of this, man. This is a new recipe that we're going to be trying. But this is the first time I've ever made pickles out of cucumbers I grew myself and in the Arizona desert. So, I mean, that's extra special pickles. I wish I had my ghost peppers to spice them up a little bit, but that still hasn't produced any fruit yet.
I said to my lady in my fob, we stepped out and immediately caught contact after an IED explosion. Luckily, no KIAs. And we pushed into the enemy just like our SOP stated. She was like, "What? Oh yeah, my wife's the same way, bro."
I start to glaze over.
Well, yeah, she likes to watch the stuff on military stuff because she likes to ask questions, and she's like, "I know you hate whenever I ask this," and I'm like, "No, it's fine. I'll explain it to you."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like,
I know, girls do the same
on.
shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Girls do the same shit though, man. They'll start talking about their day and all the drama going on with other ladies that they know, and this person said this about that person, and yeah. I'm like, oh, I don't care. Or I just start, rolling the eyes back at the same time. So I mean, it goes both ways.
Well, like sometimes when I'm aggravated, it'll come out. Like I'll be like, "Motherfucker, we were supposed to step off at fucking 1300. What the fuck's the problem here?" And she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She knows military time. But she's like, "What the fuck is stepping off me? Like, what you jumping off a cliff?" Laugh out loud. Luckily, my wife gets it. She's at her 20 right now. Lucky, ungrateful peasant.
There you go. I'm a very lucky man myself. My wife actually is into a lot of the stuff I'm into and supports the stuff I'm into. So, I mean, she might not understand reloading and how casting works, but she definitely understands the importance of it, which is hard to say about most women. So,
Aw.
Yeah.
Aww, big hug now.
I just got bullets.
When she was feisty yesterday, she was fighting. My wife gets it too. She just likes to know stuff. She's like super smart and shit. She's all educated and stuff. And she's like, "Well, what does this mean?" Because like we'll watch, like I forget what it's called, but like it's a series or something. Oh, like Navy SEALs.
Right.
She watches that Navy SEALs with David Boreanaz or whatever his name is, and she's like, I'm like screaming at the fucking screen, "No, motherfucker! No, it's a fucking ambush!" She's like, "Shut up!" But then there's something, she'll be like, "Well, what does this mean?" And I'm like, I'll have to tell her what it means. But like, she hates it when we watch any kind of military movie because I'm like, "What, Independence Day?" She's like, "You just watch that because your motherfucking squadron. It shows your squadron in the background, motherfucker."
Really?
Yeah, because she's like, she knows. She's like, she goes, You realize we watch this at least twice a year, and it's just because you want to watch the fucking squadron. And I'm like, yeah, it's just because my squadron's there.
What's funny is, as a gun nut, I'll watch a movie or a TV show and notice the Glock click of the hammer, and it just drives me up the wall, right? And I can only imagine what it's like for you watching a military movie that does something wrong that is not how the military does it. You must go out of your mind, bro.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing is, okay, so my brother-in-law, he was a SEAL, married my wife's sister. Anyways, I clown him so hard all the time because whenever he was Master Chief, so whenever he got out, he's like, "Yeah, motherfucking Marine." He would always talk shit to me, right? We were stationed pretty close to each other, but he'd always talk shit to me. He's like, "Oh yeah," and he, it's the whole Navy fucking Marine thing. Well, you're a department of the Navy, so I'd come back with, oh yeah, we're the men's department of the fucking Navy, bitch. And then he would be like, oh well, I'm this, and this, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. Who do they call? Who do they call to rescue the SEALs, motherfucker? What is the QRF?
No,
99% of the
their,
time,
dude. No, you're their glorified Uber. That's all you are, dude. You're their glorified Uber.
But you ask him who the QRF
The Marines
is.
didn't take out Osama bin Laden.
The QRF that comes in to get them whenever they're in trouble is what? Marines. Well, no, if they sent us in to kill bin Laden, everybody in the fucking city would have been gone. Yeah.
And what the hell is up with your wife's family? All of them marrying, jarheads or other equivalents?
No, my brother-in-law is a SEAL.
Yeah, I know I used the term wrong. I'm sorry. Military. Oh, your wife's family is like into the military guys or what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. No, my brother-in-law. No, my brother-in-laws didn't marry into the military. My wife's brothers. A lot of my family's military. 2 Army dogs, Vietnam Purple Heart awardees, 1 Marine, Purple Heart awardee Vietnam, Silver and Bronze Star, I think he got. And then my grandfather was a Navy frogman. He was actually a machinist mate, but because he knew how to swim, they turned him into a frogman. So my lady is half hippie in the good way, walks around naked, super peaceful and good with people. Works for me. Her other half has been tainted by my grunt love guns. Don't take shit, right? That's the way. My wife does not take any shit, bro. Does not take any shit. We were at a gas station once, and there's 4 stalls at the gas station, and so I was in line for the next one, and a guy pulled up in the van beside me, and he was in the one right beside me. So the lady in front of me pulled out, so I pulled up. Dude hops out the van, starts running this cocksucker, and I was like, whatever, dude. The guy behind me that was pulled up behind me, he's like, oh, I would have beat his ass if he'd have done that to me. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And so the wife jumps out, right? And she starts yelling at the dude. She's like, motherfucker, I'll whip your ass, blah, 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 blah. The guy behind me, he's like, I'm an Army vet. I'd have whipped his ass. And I'm like, well, I'm a Marine veteran, bitch. He's like, he shut down immediately and came up and shook my hand. And he's like, well, what happened here? And I was like, well, that guy was sitting in that lane and I was sitting in this lane and I pulled up and the guy wanted to act like a fucking idiot. So I just was completely ignoring him because he's a fucking idiot. So yeah. But the wife jumped out and she was ready to whoop some ass, and I'm like, "Oh, yo, I got this under control. I got the situation under control. It's all right." So yeah, she's got that mentality, that Marine mentality too. Every military movie and show, I can't watch them. Yeah, we have to have movie night. That's the date night thing is to. Well, we used to go get Italian food or something, but then with the whole everything's fucking closed down now, we do movie night, so we watch whatever she wants to watch. I was actually Uber for the SEALs left. I know they don't want to hear that shit. My brother-in-law fucking absolutely hates it because he's like, "Oh, we never had to be rescued by a QRF." I'm like, bullshit. And who was it? Who's a QRF? And crashed a helo doing it. Yeah, oh yeah. They did crash. Yeah. Thank God nobody was hurt, but yeah, they fucking tore the ass end of it off and then incinerated it. Marines would have killed bin Laden, not crashed, and took cool pictures after, right? No, we'd have got in trouble for taking pictures. SEAL got kicked out of my AOE after shooting a security guard of out-of-town chic. That they were supposed to be guarding on Overwatch. They weren't allowed back. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Yeah, fun times, man. Fun times. I'm still living the experience, I guess you could say. Because there's always fun stories. There's shitty stories, but there's also fun stories. Most of what everybody talks about is fun stuff, and that's what it's about, man. What it's about. We flew them in, dropped them off, and picked them up. Yeah, but the quick reaction force is made up of Marines. So whenever the fucking SEALs need to be rescued, that's who they call. I mean, they spin them up and send them out to get them. Now, granted, there's the tit for tat argument where there's only 5 or 6 or so SEALs in a team, and then you bring in 50 fucking Marines. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, but we're still rescuing you guys, so. HDP, any comments? Oh, fuck. Good times, good times. Was it a Navy helo or was it Air Force helo that took him in? I don't remember. And he's back. Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, man. I'm dealing with shit right now, unfortunately.
But you got brownie points a few minutes ago. Why are you in trouble already?
Oh, I ain't in trouble with the wife.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I ain't in trouble at all.
Uh-oh.
Other people about to be in trouble. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. You going to turn the stinger, the riddle girl out loose on her?
No, she's turning me out on him because when it comes to my money, you ain't playing with me, son.
Uh-oh. Got more money, got more problems.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to be on mute for a second here.
Navy Helo 53s. Yep. 053. Oh, that's what they crashed, was the fucking Navy Helo? The shittiest stories are the best, but I only save those for other buddies that would get it. We were on QRF 24/7 because our fob was in the middle of the hostile zone that everything popped off at. Roger that, roger that. Yeah, but they despise that when you say that shit. Who come and rescued the baddest motherfuckers in the Navy? Oh, that's right, the Marines did. Oh, as long as the SEALs stay in the water, they're all right. They're a soup sandwich on land. Yeah. Yep. My neighbors in Iraq were Iraqis literally next door. Holy shit. Oh. No, that's not what crashed. We did their insertions when they needed their boats. Okay, roger that. Solid copy there. So we had 53s in the Marine Corps. So were you Navy or sorry, Wayne, I forget, brother. Navy? Were you Navy or Marine? I don't remember. We had a mixture. The Ospreys weren't flying at the time because they kept crashing out in Cali, and so they didn't fly them. The V-22 was shut down. It was grounded for quite a while. So I got to fly in one once when they were doing the show-off version of it. So, all right. Gotcha. Ospreys are death traps. Yeah, they were originally, man. I was afraid to get on the sons of bitches. I mean, there's always the running joke, if you get on a 53 and it's not smoking, that means one, that means two problems. Either one, it's out of oil or hydraulic fluid, or two, you're just fucked. Oh, any aircraft that wasn't smoking and choking, you knew there was something wrong with it. Don't get on it. The only time you want to get on it's when it's on the ground.
All right. Whole bunch of military people in this chat hoorahing it up.
Hoorah is an Army term. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Army
I lived in a
term.
house that a terrorist used, and he got caught, so we moved in. It was right on the Market Street. I got to use the market frequently, and local Iraqis called us their neighbors. Huh. That's danger close right there. They finally figured out that there was one way to check, a one-way check valve for the hydraulic system that supplied power. Yeah, that's what they figured out was wrong with them. Yeah, I knew they did an airframes up change on it and figured it out, but fuck, look at all the people that was lost. 22 Marine grunts, 1 doc, 1 comm guy, and 1 headquarters guy in a fortified Iraqi home. Tight. Sounds like a good time, man. Sounds like a good time. It looked the same on both ends. And JAD had no marking for the installation direction. That's okay. Roger that. Yeah, you'd think they'd have figured it out in the fucking factory, because like when they came out with the KC-130J, they brought it in, and we had a like a prototype, I guess you would say. I forget what they called it, but they brought it in to our squadron, and we would take it on test flights and shit, and they had their guys in there with us. Tons of playboys were left behind too. What, they like American porn in Iraq? Come on now. It's probably illegal to look at porn, but yeah, they brought it in for the updated version, and we would go on, hops with it. And that's supposed to be all worked out in the prototype phase, or whatever the fuck they call it. I forgot, but yeah, fucked up mess, man. Fucked up mess. A lot of our guys got killed in those fucking things. So, but I guess they're using them, extensively, or not exclusively now. Unless you're like a guard unit or something, like I see the Air National Guard still using some 53s, 46s, but I'm pretty sure they phased a lot of them out already.
All right, I got some more shit to deal with. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, un momento, senor. 6 months straight in the home, lots of bullet holes when we left. Did you leave because they found out what you guys were doing? Because I assume you weren't tricked out in your desert marpat, or is it desert? Shit, I don't even remember. I know the green's woodland. My first excursion was in jelly beans, so desert jelly beans. That feeling you get when you're on a 53 and they're refilling the hydraulics and adjusting valves while you're flying. Yeah, there's nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. Oh shit, nothing like it at all. That's the truth, man. That is the truth. I always thought it was a pleasant feeling too, when you get on C-130 and there's a fucking axe in there to cut your way out. That was always awesome. That was always an awesome. I always wanted to acquire one of those, but you never wanted to take one out, and you couldn't exactly buy another one. Couldn't request another one from supply. So, but yeah, there's a couple fire axes to exfil if need be. Is your job keeping the air? Oh.
Okay. Oh, some eBay drama. So, quick synopsis. The $100 bill did sell for the same price it was before, so $112.50. And now the guy is being a douche. And very interesting. I'm almost tempted to share the drama.
Everyone knew we were there because we had to bring in tons of supplies to build it up. HESCO barriers. We built posts on the roof. Huge target in the middle of a hot zone. Daily fun time. Yeah, I can imagine, especially if you brought the fucking HESCOs in. That's just putting a target on you. So would that even be considered a fob? That's like a motherfucking... I don't even know what the hell you would consider that. Like a danger close base? What the fuck? So what's going on with the drama there? Poison stinger?
All right, so for inquiring minds, right? You want to know what's going on. So the auction ended, and there was a winner, all right, for basically $12.50 over spot. So a $100 bill went for $112.50 plus, I think it was $3 shipping. And let me just read you what he then said. So the winner then sends me a message saying, "Didn't even know I placed a bid. Can you cancel it for me?"
No, you already won the auction. Sorry.
Right. Well, that's what he says, right? This is my response. Actually, hold on. I don't see my response. I said, "No, I'm not going to cancel the winning bid. And how do you not know that you placed a bid? They have a, are you sure you want to place a bid on this item confirmation button that pops up, right?
Correct.
So how do you not know about that?" He then responds, this is all like really quick time. Then responds, "I never said anything about not knowing I placed a bid." Motherfucker.
Your email says...
Let me read this first one again. Verbatim says, "Didn't even know I placed the bid. Can you cancel it for me?" And now you're saying, "I never said anything about not knowing I placed a bid." What? So I then respond to this person again saying, "This is exactly what you said." And I copy and pasted his first message, right? And I said, "I'm going to have to open a report with eBay if you don't want to pay for it." Right? Just like I said in the first one. So I said it twice now. Right? And now he sends me a third message saying that wasn't me, dude. I made the bid and I will be purchasing it. So enough with the report threats. What? So that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Whatever.
Then how did you reply to the message if it wasn't him?
Dude, this guy's, even the lady we were talking with, the wife's talking with a person from eBay about this, is seeing these messages and saying it's pretty shady. So yeah, they're gonna look into it.
Gabriel Montoya says he sells on eBay from time to time, and they're all a-holes. Yes.
Well, this is our first a-hole of this generation of being on eBay. I've been on eBay here and there before. But we've been doing pretty good. We've been doing really good on eBay. We've been making a little extra income. I'd even say that it's kind of like having a separate job. So I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with this kind of shit. But at the same time, I don't want to work for somebody in corporate or anything, right? Because then you have to worry about political correctness and all that shit. No, fuck it. I am too free and too feral in order to go back to a 9-to-5. There ain't no way I would survive that shit. I had a hard time surviving it back in the day when I actually gave a fuck. And now I don't. So I doubt I'd stay at any job for very long at all. As soon as they're like, "Oh, you got to wear a face mask." Fuck you, bye. You know what I mean? So this is my best solution, is be my own boss. And being my own boss is, the best thing I've figured out for right now anyway, is start up an eBay store. I like going shopping. When me and the wife go to a thrift store, we always like looking at old shit, right? The old vintage stuff stuff from a long time ago. So we're always going to yard sales. We're always going to the flea markets. We're always going to, you know, the thrift stores. And we were doing that shit just for our own sake. And now I'm getting paid for it. So I'll take that.
Right. Yeah, it's good sometimes, but yeah, it's bad.
Well, every job has some bad shit, bro. Every job.
Right. And you can never please everyone all the time.
There you
So
go.
that's just part of business. It's just part of business.
Yeah.
All right, so we were in one place where everything was supposed to be hush hush. Nobody was supposed to know we were there. And they took our pics as soon as we landed. We were in the newspapers within hours. Yeah, Ours was a spook base as well. So I don't think they took our pictures and put them up anywhere. We didn't have any intel on that. Could be a troll from YouTube, says Gabriel.
I doubt it. Names are different. They'd have to, well, I have shared the links to my shit here and there. And I do plan on doing that more often with some of the more unique items.
Yeah, it was a fob, average size house, 25 minutes from any base. We were the first to get in any fight. Terrorists would block roads and two forces in danger so that we would go on foot as we were always able. Right. Yeah. Made it a bitch to get mail, water, detergent, and food. Fuck. That's a problem in any. They lost a fucking an entire load of mail off the fucking helicopter. The Navy did whenever I was deployed the first time. They lost. It fell off the fucking plane right out the fucking back door into the ocean. I never have a-holes on eBay lately. Yeah, eBay's cool 90% of the time. Sometimes buyers are trying to scam you. Yeah.
Yep.
Scary part was when 16 Marines were needed and you were on post with a handful of Marines left alone at base for hours. They always knew how many there was. The terrorists were watching us on 24/7. Yeah, but we're big dick murder demons, so they didn't want to fuck around too much. It's got to be 10 to 1. 10 to 1. 3 mail trucks got blown up over 3 months. No mail. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Especially when you're getting that care package from home. You're getting some cookies or something that somebody sent you or something. Or a roll of Copenhagen, a log of Copenhagen. Yeah. Irish USMC, are you completely off grid? I am not completely off grid. I do have some solar, and I'm growing it every day, or at least every year. I won't say every day. I do have a lot of microsystems set up. I just did a video for rogue preparedness.
So you do a video for Rogue, will you?
Well, okay. I told you I'm still going to do yours and HDP's videos.
You're getting to it, huh?
But this was a spur of the moment, and it doesn't have to be all orchestrated like it has to be for Poison Stinger, so you don't get...
No, it doesn't have to be... At this point, bro, just tell me, like, real quick, this, and this. 30 seconds.
I got a good one planned out, bro. I just got to get it done. Right. I didn't do it for her, per se, but she was suggesting something. I was outside messing with the lights at the time, so I was putting some new ones up, so I thought, hey, I'll just fucking kick in a video, because she's telling people to... go, here's the link in the description below to these fucking chintzy ass things. Of course, she doesn't know because she just got them. She's only experienced them for one evening. I've already had them and threw them away because they're crap. So I just, I did the video real quick because I was out there.
Yeah, but she gets paid from every time somebody buys that from her link.
Right, and I understand that, and to me, it's more imperative for people to get the right shit instead of buy some junk shit that's not going to have longevity to it. So I was doing, like I said, I was out there putting posts in and putting those lights up. So I had them all laying there. I still had the boxes because usually I burn the boxes immediately. So I did it. I was already outside doing it, so I was like, fuck it, I'll film this real quick. Because if you're a bigger channel and you're suggesting stuff and you haven't fucking, to me, that's not the way to do it. Like, I like to test the shit for a while before.
No, I get it. And that's, that's admirable, right? But unfortunately, a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people are like, hey, I want to make as much money as possible. I do too, right? But at the same time, I want to be as ethical as I can as well. But I don't think we're a common breed anymore. I think we're rare for sure, because even people on our own side try to take advantage of people all the time, bro. Just because you're a Christian don't mean that you're doing Christian shit. You can say you're something, but when the rubber meets the road, are you trying to take advantage of people or what?
I mean, no. But like I said, I wanted to put it out there because it hit me because I was listening to, and it was happened to be one of the videos that came up in the queue, and I was like, oh well, shit.
Right.
No phone, internet, once a month for a day. They brought us a phone, and you got 5 minutes. But the 10th person that died, and you were fucked for a month, caused many fist fights over the phone. Yeah, we didn't have access to it either, but some of the guys that got to go back to the ship and go into town, they would go get phones, like a burner phone, and we would use those. But other than that, I think there's only one phone on the boat that you could use, and it was in the composites room. I mean, there was other phones, but nobody had access to them. But then you had to dial back to Camp Lejeune, and then the Lejeune operator would connect you with whoever you wanted to be connected with. Other than that, you had to have a sat phone, and nobody had that kind of money back then. So, I mean, maybe if you were a fucking officer, because the fucking cake eaters always have all the good stuff. But,
I have Eagle.
yeah. The cake eaters have all kinds of great stuff. You know what I mean? But as far as us, peons, we don't have shit like that. We didn't have fucking internet either. If you went back to the ship, you could use the internet there, but it was spotty because some ignorant fuck gave our grid coordinates one time, so they'd shut it down. Then it was only for secure communications. Yeah, hindsight's 2020. And today, these days, you could take fucking, GoPros and fucking all this other shit. Fuck, we didn't have any of that shit back then. Got a Dear John letter, my first tour from a model I was dating. Oh man, I laugh, but yeah. Oh yeah, I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine. Yep.
Believe me, she's wishing that she had probably by now, right?
Yeah. Hey, they told you about it at boot camp, though. Jody's going to take your girl while you're gone, boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if yours was Jody or not, but ours was Jody. Jody, 6'4". Jody ain't never been whipped before. I don't know if that's the same cadence you guys got taught, but yeah. That's all right. I was big dick murder demon back then. I didn't care. Didn't get a Dear John letter. That was actually while I was at boot camp. I got a Dear John letter, so because someone had told my girl that there was girls at boot camp, which is totally not the fucking case.
Excuse me, not at boot camp maybe, but how many girls are you talking about in California that you hooked up with?
That was after boot camp, because at boot camp you don't get to see any fucking body but your drill instructors. I swear to that.
Right.
Ask any one of these motherfuckers in here, these big dick murder demons, and they'll tell you that you see nobody at boot camp. The only time you get to see a female or back in the day, at least whenever I was in at boot camp, the only female you got to see was at fucking Catholic church because the families were allowed to come to Catholic church, and you could only see them for a brief second. You didn't get to see them. Like if you got caught staring,
I'm gonna go to the
you get
rectory real quick.
you get the fuck beat out of you. You get the fuck beat out of you. So yeah, it's strict, bro. It's strict. You get like back in the day, you got one phone call, and that was like 3/4 the way through fucking boot camp, maybe.
Right.
I don't know about now. The new frou-frou Marine Corps might be different, but I don't know. I don't know any. Well, I do know some, but they're not. They're not on here. It's so. That's another funny thing, man. My oldest son, some of his buddies went into the Marine Corps, right, in school, and it just the comparison is night and day. Like whenever they come here versus they hang out with him, because they come here and they're like, "What's up, brother?" They're calling me their brother, right? Because we're brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so, like he's just like, "How the fuck do you have that much common with kids my age?" And I'm like, "Because we're all Marines, motherfucker. That's it.
Right.
Like we all go through the same shit, or relatively the same shit. I think. I don't know what the Marine Corps is doing these days at boot camp, but I mean, you have that bond, that brotherhood, that fraternity." And he's just like, "I don't know how in the fuck you guys could have stuff to talk about like that." Like it's because it is. It's what it is, man. She's good now. I talked to her since, and more. I was still single. It was a fellow Marine and talked her into cheating. He abused her later. They divorced, and she rebuilt her life. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, bro. But good to you. You got a awesome woman in your life now, and that's all that matters, right?
I talked to her and more. All right. Yeah, all right.
He quoted when he was single. He was single.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my first ex. We broke up. Well, she broke up, right? Because she had done the same kind of thing. It's not the same story, but it's kind of similar, right? And yeah, we hooked up later. I'd helped her out get out of jail or some shit because she got in trouble. So I posted her bail, and that got me a little extra.
Little hanky panky.
All right, just for old time's sakes,
Yep. Oh shit! It's already 2 hours. All right, well, guys and gals, I appreciate it. Thank you for all my brethren for checking in. Gabriel, thanks for checking in. Have fun with the Adobe building. Please do a video so we can check this shit out. I'm really interested, man. I'm always learning. Always want to learn new stuff about building methods and stuff. So yeah, definitely do a video if you can. Show us how you make the bricks, fire the bricks, make the brick mold, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you can do on it. I'd appreciate it highly.
We get Irish asking for a detailed video.
Hey. Nobody ever asked for detailed videos. I put them out, and if people are interested, I would do a detailed video on them. But if I put out a fucking 2-minute video and nobody, you watch 2 minutes, and if you're interested in it and you make a comment about it, I'll do an extra detailed video on it. Unless it's something like the electronic stuff, because then that's a wintertime project because I don't have time to sit down for 8 hours and do. But stuff like that. If like the forges, like I could do those. I already cut them out and everything, but like I could do a video on that. But who the fuck wants to see me making a couple fucking forges, right? But maybe somebody does. I don't know.
Believe me, there's somebody out there. Maybe not in our group, but it doesn't mean there's not another group that would totally love that, which introduces new people to your channel. So you're not trying to make videos for the people already here as much as you want to introduce your channel to other people. That's how you grow a channel. Now, eventually, once you've grown your channel to a decent amount, it just starts taking over on its own, and you can just do your own thing. Shit, you don't even have to do your thing. You can change up your channel completely. People will still watch. But you're not even close to that. You need to introduce many different groups of people to your channel.
Roger that. My lady now, 10 out of 10. Easy, and she likes to be naked. That's
nice.
Good. Plus, she has a booty, unlike the skinny model. Boom. Winning. That's my man.
Yep.
My man. Congratulations.
Yeah. Fat bottom girls, bro.
Yeah, I'll make a video, bro. It's a small adobe house I've been building for years now. Yeah.
They make the rocking world go round.
Hook it up. Hook it up. I'm really interested, man. Thanks. You need to make a forge. All right. Well, I'll do a video on the forge then. How about that? You want a gas one? I'm actually I got 2 tanks, so I'm doing a gas forge build. Just making the forge itself, and then I'm doing a charcoal or wood burning one, so that you can put crucibles and stuff in it to make okay. I'll explain it all in video, but originally I made a version of it to where you could tilt it, the gas one, which I haven't implemented on the thing yet, but you'll be able to flip it up and use the gas forge to be a foundry, and then you can flip it back down and use it as a forge. The wooden one you can't do that with, just for the simple fact, if you tilt, it's meant to be sitting straight up. The cylinder sits straight up, and this has a blow dryer connected to it, so you can use charcoal or whatever, firewood. You can use a lot of different things with it, but that's made a little bit different. And if you laid it down, there's no way to fire it with coal and not burn the shit up inside of it. So charcoal and gas would be good. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. All right, I'll do a video. I'm not sure how high quality it'll be, but I'll do a couple videos on that today, and hopefully the internet or the fucking power won't go out again, and I can get them uploaded. So, but as always, guys and gals, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I learned some stuff. Hopefully we'll get to see Gabriel's videos coming up soon. Looking forward to that.
All right.
Thanks for everybody for sharing. As always, I'm Irish USMC Vet. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down. Leave your bitches, moans, complaints in the comment section below.
You know where to leave them.
Simplifying Godspeed. Check out the links below. Some of them veteran owned businesses and just got some good shit. So, yeah, check those out. If you want to support anything we do, the links are down in the description box as well. Share the video. Share the video. And get the word out. We'll have giveaways soon. I promise you, we're coming up with some good shit. So we're working on it. But have a great day, guys and gals. Simplify Godspeed. We're out of here.